Tell Rihanna Don, you feel me? Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit. Hey, yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. This the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah. This that platform shit. This the platform, yeah. This the platform.
Come on, dude.
This the platform.
I don't know. Maybe like that's the old brand.
All right. I'm just in this conversation. I'm like, I come back to Terry saying it's nasty. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on, everybody?
Quick summary. Freaking Mike said that he likes black licorice, and I said that he might as well just eat his Old Spice bar and call it a day.
I don't know why. See, you must have put it in your cottage cheese, man. And then
Black
make it.
licorice is good.
That would be the most disgusting
No.
fucking
Hey,
meal,
I'm the
man.
only one that likes cottage cheese. Brandon likes cottage cheese.
Oh, I love cottage cheese, but no, freaking black licorice.
White
Black
folk shit.
licorice, though? No.
That's white folk shit.
I mean,
all right.
like I said, cottage cheese and peaches is good.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
There's another way to do it. Also, I think Brandon eats it with like salt and pepper or something shit. Or
I'll just put
What is
pepper
wrong
on
with
it.
you guys? No.
You just put
The
pepper on it.
fuck? See, no, I can't fuck with it. I literally can't. Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the platform, episode 194. We are talking Cyberpunk.
See, that makes no sense. Hold on, pause.
Huh.
You don't
I think we're
like
all
cheese.
fine.
Hold on, pause. You don't like cheese, Brandon, but you like cottage cheese.
Yes.
Fail.
I'm telling you, man, serial killer, man. I'm telling you.
Another one. You don't
Actually,
like
it's
cheese.
not really cheese. It's literally cottage cheese. What do you mean?
Hey, Danny, why are we offline?
Break down what it's made out
Are we offline?
We're not. No, I'm watching the stream.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, we're all.
Brandon's
Your
trailing.
shit's fucked up.
Refresh button.
What up, Chris?
trailing.
What up? Series X talking too much shit. Talk from gamers at Digital Foundry. Bitch slapped him. I see you're full of emotion. What's up, man? I see you ready. He ready. Like, I'm ready. Anybody that comes
Wasn't
in.
it like 3 months ago? Everyone was saying Digital Foundry was full of shit and they're not to be trusted, and now you're gonna believe what they're saying? Get out of here.
Right. Exactly. And Digital Foundry is the truth. So, if anybody has any indiscretions about the truth, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You're gonna be truly frustrated. But yeah, so we're talking Cyberpunk. We're talking Capcom. They have some leaks as well that's kind of enlightening. But there's some things that are enlightening. There's some things that are kind of like, why? But we'll get into that as well. Also, IO Interactive James Bond game. We'll get into that. There's some weird shit in Gears 5 that I think fails on a lot of levels. And then Game Awards nominees are released. So, yeah, pretty packed show today. Let's go ahead with our...
What about your special release?
Shut the fuck up. Back to our... let's go ahead and get to our introductions in no particular order, starting with the Fail King, a.k.a. the ghost of streaming, Big Mike. Where the fuck was you at last night? What's up, man? And what you been playing this week?
The last thing I played and where I've been is, I've just been taking it easy, man, because, I've been sick.
No, I saw you playing, but go ahead.
I haven't played anything.
You keep forgetting to turn off your shit. You keep forgetting to turn off your shit. And I saw that you were in a bunch of shit yesterday. So
I wasn't.
Okay.
What was I on?
Okay.
Please enlighten me.
What you were on? You were on Chatterbait. I saw the fuck.
Brandon thought I was on. He's like, Danny thought you were on Chatterbait. I said, no. I said, I ate dinner and I went passed the fuck out, dude.
But you gotta hold on. But you still gotta let people know.
No, Chris, you can have a point of view. I'm just giving you shit because it was like a few months back. I remember the gaming community tore Digital Foundry a new one because they didn't like what Digital Foundry was saying about the PlayStation or some shit.
Right.
So they said that they were not a valuable source, but now that they're dissing Xbox, they're a valuable source again. So it sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
True.
Well,
yeah. So
Xbox was cheering them on when they gave the burn message to PlayStation as well. It goes both ways.
It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying?
They're not a valuable source then. They're not credible.
Listen.
Okay. What I'm getting at, they're not credible.
No, Digital Foundry is super credible. What are you talking about? They actually tested there.
They're very credible people. Just,
the folks that are arguing about it are not credible people. Because if they actually paid attention, they would see that Digital Foundry is not. They don't lean towards
the ones that started the whole rumor shit with how the fucking PS5 was going to for sure look like the fucking dev model, which everyone was said to no, it wouldn't.
No,
and then were they also the ones that started the whole shit about the PS5 supposedly overheating?
No.
Yeah, that wasn't them on both of those. So I don't know. That may have been like gamers.biz. I don't know, but that definitely was not Digital Foundry. Incredible is not even credible. I was just rolling with it.
The last game I played, and the only game I played this week was My Name is Mayo 2.
Why would you even bring that up and try to break?
That's so garbage. Look at him, got the can of pussy. But
I'm actually going to play it on PC to stream it.
Dude, no.
Yes.
I watch that.
Don't nobody want to fucking sit there and watch 50 million tips and taps.
It's not 50 million. It's 10,000. You gotta tap the mayo jar 10,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
He's up to it. Anyways, all right. Well, I'm glad you're here, Big Mike. I'm glad you're feeling better. You fuck. You better be ready tonight, you bitch.
I'm gonna try. We'll see.
Anyway, next up.
I heard by Brandon though. You got your cheeks clapped.
Yeah, I did actually. I did. On fucking. I did. I didn't start getting good until the last two games where I had positive KD. So last two games I did quite well, but that first hour trash. The last 20 minutes I was back to where I was because they changed everything on the guns. They changed the MP5 and stuff like that.
He was coaching you on to go, full sweat mode, and you're like, no.
No, I didn't listen to Brandon. I don't listen to Brandon. What's up, Wraith? What up? Anyways,
what you probably needed was Wraith on your side.
Wraith was there, and he was doing fine. Wraith was doing fine. Anyways, that meant nothing. Anyways, next up, all right, we got the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. What's up, Terry? How you doing? And what you been playing this week?
Rosa says, I'm tired of carrying Danny.
Shut the hell up.
Exactly.
Do my intro, damn it. Shut up. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it's me. I'm back, and I'm doing my thing, but I'm doing pretty well, actually. I've been playing lots of Valhalla, and I've been playing Gears Tactics, and some Deep Rock Galactic.
Okay. I wanted to fuck with that, too. I saw it's on Game Pass, and I'm like, it's like survival type game, my type of shit. So how is it? Is it survival?
I like it. I played the alpha on PC, but way back on Steam, and I thought I had a lot of potential then. And now that I'm playing the finished product on Game Pass, it's good. I definitely would recommend playing with friends though. Don't go solo.
Because I heard it's hard as fuck solo though. I heard it's hard.
It's not really hard as fuck. It's one of those games where you have a lot of tasks, and it's hard. It's hard to do that when because there's different characters that have, special tools that you're going to need. So, you know what I mean? So it's just easier with a group.
I feel you. Yeah, it's just like any type, those resource type games. You do need a lot of people. I would say at least 2 to 3 people running it, so the task won't take too long. So absolutely, I want to fuck with it. I might fuck with it tonight at some point before the show. Okay, all right, Terry, I see you actually gaming. All right, motherfuckers say people don't game. We do game.
I'm always gaming.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You know how people always talk shit. All right. Next up.
Oh, real quick,
yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see it on the list for today but it probably should have been. Maybe we could throw in table topics later for the nominees for the Game Awards.
I got it up there.
People are voting. You got it up there?
Yeah, I got it up there. Yeah, that was one of our topics.
All right, so if it's there, then I'll save it for then. But I was clapping back at Mike.
Okay, all right, because I know Mike, Mike, don't listen to him when he says he's voting. Because, if you saw what happened with the other shit, you'll know that Mike is not the source.
I remember it. I don't give a fuck. You don't like it or not.
He is not the source. So if anybody else, but
this says the Sony biased awards.
They are.
Ray said, "Big Mike, I heard you had a Cyber 6 last night." He did. He was surrounded by sausage with 2 patties in the middle.
I wish.
Anyway, Brandon's like, "What is that?"
No, Mike, you do not wish that.
Right, exactly.
Hey, it was Dave. It was me and Dave being a sausage fest.
No, he wasn't David. He wasn't in there. I already know. All right. Well, welcome, Terry. Welcome.
I was watching American Horror Story with my wife. So obviously.
Sure, that was the code name there, Dave.
I guess it was American Horror.
You're right, Mike. I don't want to lie anymore, Mike.
That's foul.
They gave me the 9 Club.
What up, Lobo? That's fucking garbage, man. Anyway, next up we have Brandon, the whole man. What's up, Brandon, man? How you doing? I know what you've been playing, you bastard. But tell everybody else what you've been playing.
I played a little bit of Bug Snacks.
Oh God, dude, you're like 0 for 0 right now, dude. You said Bug Snacks.
I started up the new Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Okay, all right.
That one's pretty good.
All right. And then what was the other one?
Then I Am Mayo 2.
and this is going to be, and I want you to mark this down because I want this to be clipped. This will be his first platinum on his PS5. So out of all the games he could platinum, it's going to be I Am Mayo. Oh, for sure. For sure. He ain't excluded because he actually got the new I Am Mayo and he's trying to get another one. So
Brandon already bought part 2.
I know. That's why his life is. How much is it?
Okay. It's only 99 cents.
99 cents for a game that all you do is you push one button and click.
Yeah.
You know what? I can do that with my mouse.
There's more than just one button. I mean,
thank you for the hose.
Mike, this is free.
That's fine.
Thank you, Sony, for raising the price of games to $70.
That's fine. I mean, that's fine.
A definite ale.
There's a story to the game, so there you go.
Story to the game, and all you do there's.
So what story is it? What is the story of I Am Mayo? And if it's garbage, you lose it a life. What's the story?
What is I Am Mayo? What is it?
It's not I Am Mayo. It's called My Name is Mayo.
Okay, so what's the story of My Name is Mayo? And if it's garbage, you lose it a life.
It's not gonna lose a life. You can't make up your own rules.
Okay.
I mean, there's like 7 different chapters of the story.
Okay.
I mean, he gets his heart broken, so he has a good cry. So there's this scene where he's crying, and you have to tap it like.
How does the jar of mayo cry?
Right. So wait. So what's the point? Hold on.
He got his heart broken.
What is the point of the game? So a jar of mayo got his heart broken, right?
Right.
Why? Because you guys were out of
Is
bread?
Lindsey Graham? Is that
Is that why his heart was broken? You guys ran out of bread?
how Mike Frozen says, Frozen want to keep his how Mike a Sony peasant and I got a higher trophy level than him. Someone explain that. I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't go really chasing for platinums, but I mean.
But he chased that Mayo platinum though.
99 cents on a game. All you do is click one spot so you can get the platinum. Then don't tell me you're not chasing platinum.
I don't chase them all the time. If I can get it, I'll get it.
Terry, you have to make him re-explain his reasoning. I love how you always make him re-explain it because when he first says it, his grammar be fucked up, so he don't never make it clear enough. So it make it sound like he's chasing, and it's like, dude,
it's like Remnant from Ashes. I'm at 92%, so I was told Alucard. I said, "Fuck it, let's get it." So.
Don't try to pull Alucard into this.
There's one more.
You know what I'm saying? I see what you're trying to do, Big Mike. You're trying to pull people into the shit. And
no, I'm just saying, in general.
Okay, go ahead, Brandon.
So, and I also watched Terry play Family Feud.
Okay,
that was fun.
I know Terry. I'm surprised she doesn't rage on Family Feud, though. I'm surprised.
She cheats. I watched.
She got that motherfucking Google shit up. Like, okay.
No.
She does.
No.
She got a trainer. She got one of them trainers on her PC. She just installed that motherfucker. She's like, all right, every question gonna be correct.
That's right. You got mods and everything attached. She goes, I'm never gonna get one of these fucking wrong.
If you cheating on Family Feud, that's an instant gauntlet run. But I don't think that's it though. I don't believe you, Big Mike. I don't believe you. All right, well, Brandon, man, I'm glad you're here, man. You made it. You survived another day. All right, next up, we have Dave D, a.k.a. Wesley Pipes, a.k.a. Mr. No Cam. What's up, man? How you doing? And what have you not been playing this week?
You haven't been playing shit.
Right.
I've been jumping into the Gotcha Impact.
Okay.
Really, I mean, nothing, man. I've been doing a lot of house shit, man. The wifey's all Christmased out, and she wants everything Christmas. So she's like, we can't go anywhere, we can't travel, so I want Christmas. So that's what I've been up to. But I've been getting in some Gotcha Impact.
Okay, some Gotcha Impact. All right. So you've been Christmas prison. I get it. I get it.
Christmas prison.
My wife the same way though.
You'll be there. You'll be there, Danny.
I'm already there. My wife already Christmas prison. It says Frozen says, Dave, you getting Randy Christmas present?
Frozen is so garbage.
He said that motherfucker ain't getting them shit. I feel it. Yeah, David. Frozen. See, Frozen.
That's how you can tell Frozen's penis is small. That's how you can tell.
Damn, he's like David Trigger, boy. He like fuck that. I don't support Randy Pitchford. I don't support Randy Pitchford. I get it.
He probably got that, like that Hans. He got that Hans Gruber penis.
Dave.
Concentration camp.
Hey, Dave. Dave, you getting Godfall?
Hell no.
David ain't fucking with it. I already know he ain't fucking with it. He said he wasn't fucking with it. So,
Dave, I know what you got Randy for Christmas. You got him the cotton candy.
What's up, Star-Lord?
That's what you. That's what you
got in that Russian. I got in that Russian propaganda pickle.
What up, Star-Lord? I see you. We can't get past intros. All right. Welcome. What's up, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform. And contrary to popular belief, I do game. So I played some Gotcha Impact. I played some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I played some Call of Duty Black Ops. I played some Watch Dogs 2. And on my phone, I'm playing two RPGs on my phone. One is Idola Fantasy, which I actually know a real person's name who's Idola, which was funny. That's why I downloaded it. But it actually is a good ass RPG. Fuck Frozen for a second. And then my second game that I'm playing is it's called Gogs. And I know it sounds like a porno, but it's actually a bomb-ass RPG with some dope animation. I know, Brandon, you want those links, so I'm going to get you those so you know what the fuck. He want to say shit, but he like, God damn, I bet you they're dope.
Did you give up on weed? Oh, did you give up on Weed Inc?
I did. That game is by the wayside.
Thank you, man.
Listen, I haven't played in a minute. Dana got Tim Sweeney a vibrator. Nope, I don't support Tim Sweeney. Star-Lord says, do you like Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed is what I'm calling it right now. Valhalla. But I there are parts that I do, now that I'm playing more of it, there are parts that are kind of dope, but there's still London tragedies in there. Chris says, Tim, what about Tim? Tim, I got the update. I popped in a little bit to check out some of the new shit, but I didn't play it too long. I only played for I'm going to be honest with you, man, probably like 30, 40 minutes to get in to check out the new update. So that's all I did. And yeah, so that is the intro finally. All right, let's get into it. Let's immediately get into it. Let's check out Cyberpunk. They did a comparison between Series X and Xbox One X. So they were showing the different graphic levels between the two versions, which is kind of astounding because it didn't change much. So let's take a peek at that shit. And here we go. So it starts off with the trailer first. And then it gets right into it.
Welcome to a special Night City Wire video that we've had
With
Cyberpunk.
I want to get straight into it. I don't want to hear her fucking.
On December 10th gameplay. The gameplay footage starts with a quest line called Automatic Love.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with her, man.
No, she's all right. I'm just talking shit. I'm just more hype about the game than anything.
Now, in the interest of time and to avoid spoilers, we have edited this footage, but it does mean that you'll still have plenty to discover when you play it for yourself on December 10th. The gameplay will be switching between Xbox One X and Xbox Series X, and you can check in the
Do we still believe it's going to be delivered on December 10th?
Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
I think so. I mean, all their marketing has come out now saying December 10th. We'll see.
I mean, their marketing was for November that time also.
I know. But I think it'll be December 10th.
I know.
I got faith. Because I want to be able to install my graphics card, get everything ready and going, and then I'm going to play Cyberpunk. It's going to be my first PC, true PC game.
Cuts virtues like they were diamonds.
Well, it's going to be December 2021.
This game is coming out through 2077. It is a plastic woman, but that's okay. Shiny is always good. I'd rather for her to be shiny than hairy.
Does it mean she's like putting mayonnaise on her body or something? Is that why she's shiny?
I just want to make her shiny. Where the hell?
Hey man, dudes like shiny.
Okay, I'm back. God damn it, what I missed?
I mean that's what they said. I mean that's what they said on the Kardashians. You know, they keep it shiny by putting mayonnaise on it.
No. Fuck that, dude. That sounds so tragic.
You know what? That is poetic. That is poetic justice to see Kardashian putting mayonnaise on their body. That is the perfect picture.
Not just about me. Not just about me, Dave.
Just a shiny jar of mayonnaise. It's like
just
Kardashian, Kelly McEnany, all those shiny jar of mayonnaise.
Hold on. Frozen. You said this game holding an L if it don't get at least a 94 meta?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I can't agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
will.
if it
With all the delays, it's got to be at least in the 90s.
I can see 90s, but lower than a 94, it might get a 91. Does that make it less than a 94? No.
See?
Why?
So I'm with Wraith. Wraith's like, I'm not impressed either because I got hope for it.
What I meant to say was you're full of shit. Got it.
I mean,
They created super
I
high
totally-
expectations, so
I totally agree with
if
you,
they
Frozen.
don't
I mean,
if they don't get a high meta, then I feel like they drop the bar then because
right.
everyone's
mean-
expecting this to be like the best game ever fucking created.
Right.
So if
Right.
we get a
I
90,
mean,
so if we get a 90, does that mean it failed?
If it gets a 90, I wouldn't say it failed, but I mean,
Okay.
it has to have. But to me, I'm with like, I kind of agree with Frozen. It should get a 94 because, I mean,
No,
people-
you sound shitty. That's what you sound like. Yeah, dude.
Because people, including you, people put these devs up on like a high pedestal because, they're like the best of all, be all. I mean, and the only game they've ever made was Witcher and Gwent. But I mean, besides that, I mean, the only big game that they ever made was Witcher. But everybody, puts them up there like they're the god of all god of gaming.
No, that's you listening to the crumb
No,
side.
no. You go look. You go look on the internet, Twitter, even Frozen Time. You go look. Everybody.
They don't say that they are god tier. They say their games are like the people are expecting
a high quality because of Witcher 3's quality. I mean, I don't understand where you won't see a correlation between the two. If the game that they came out was already ridiculously great, right? Wouldn't your expectations be like the same for the next game? Or would you say, no, since the last game was great, this one I know is shitty? Is that how you think, or what? Exactly. See, when you blow shit up, it gets quiet.
To me, it's got to be in the 90s. To me, it's got to be the 90s. It's got to be in the 90s.
So if it hits 90, right? Not 94, 90, right? It's trash.
What was the meta for Witcher 3?
Witcher 3 was, I think it was in the 80s. I think it was in the 80s for Witcher 3. I think Witcher 3 was...
This is their new baby that they put more time and effort into. So
yeah, I think Witcher 3 was 80s.
Alright, so if this game is supposed to be better, then it has to be...
Okay, Witcher 3 officially is 92 on meta. So it's a 92.
The Witcher 3 on PS4 got 92, PC got 93, Xbox One got 91.
I am a little upset because my Dando isn't hitting all sides. You're right.
So I'm saying, it's got to be in the 90s or a little more.
So the highest it got was a 93. So we'll just say
Yeah.
93. So
Yeah.
this game has to be to 93 if it's supposed to be better than Witcher 3.
Right.
Especially for a next gen kind of like a game.
Exactly.
You know what it is.
And
You know what it is about CD Projekt Red.
And like they said a while back, one of the reasons why they delayed it because they wanted a high meta. They wanted a high Metacritic.
So what you thinking about this? What you think about this footage for Series X?
I think it looks great. I think it looks fantastic.
Right?
Yeah, so I can't imagine what that would look like on PC. If they're able to do that on the console, throw in that 3080, 3070 RTX
See,
with NVMe SSD.
and again, I go back to what I said a while back on this game, Dave. I go back again where I say was this game was already done and ready to go on PC.
It was.
Why didn't
it got held? The consoles ones. Why
didn't PC get first crack? I mean, sometimes PC gets first crack at games.
But the deal that they had, plus all of the promotion had coming out for everything at the same time.
Deals,
Right, you have to understand business, which I know you don't. But you have to. That's the reason why.
Your little skull sponge can't possibly get its
I still say they could have, released it for the consoles January or whatever, or whatever they had to plan. But they could have released it for PC first.
Ooh.
I mean, I kind of agree with that tiny bit, but I think I get business. You know, if you got the
I
companies
understand the
investing
business
in
point.
there, but but then you're right. I mean, people who have nice PCs should have been able to experience this.
That's how
a
Big
long
Mike
time
be
ago.
dressed in them calls that he do.
The hell I.
The porno calls, he be dressed just like this. He's like, I'm ready,
Those are-
ladies.
No, those are people that don't eat. Hey, fuck you. Those are the fucking people that don't eat fucking cheese on their burgers.
Oh, Brandon. So it's Brandon. Okay.
Yes.
Dang. Now, Brandon do eat cheese. He just be off of cheeseburger bitches.
No, he fucking hates cheese.
Not if it's on the cheeseburger skate. He's Brandon the scumbag, so he doesn't give a fuck.
Exactly. Ray said this game's putting Brandon to sleep. Brandon's like ready to go on the next game.
Okay, so we've already heard from Mike why he doesn't want this game. I want to hear from Brandon why he doesn't want Cyberpunk.
Right.
He's the same way. He told me today. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hold on, Mike.
Let him speak for his damn self.
Right.
Testing.
Right. Brandon, where you at?
I don't know. Like, to me, if you're putting so much work in your character, I want to see my character. I don't want to just see it in cut screens and all that.
You see. Okay.
See? He wants that third person.
So you flip-flop to Mike's whole reason is because it doesn't have third person.
Yep, he flip-flopped. Yep.
I didn't say anything but first of Cyberpunk. This is my first real saying of Cyberpunk.
Okay.
So I didn't flip flop.
You just floppity flipped. I get it.
Since when did I say I've ever liked Cyberpunk?
I'm not the only one, though, Danny, that wants the third-person perspective on this game.
Yeah, but there's a difference between wanting third person and still wanting to experience the game even if you can't have it.
Right. Exactly.
If you're gonna dig your heels in and throw a freaking little tantrum because you're not gonna get third person, so I'm not gonna play your game. I mean,
sounds super childish, right?
Games make me sick of the motion of it.
Okay.
So.
See, but that's the sensible reason. You'll never hear Big Mike give you a sensible reason.
I never said that.
So I get it. I get it, Brandon. Some people do get the motion sickness stuff, and that does kind of fuck a lot of people up a little bit. So I can totally understand that. Absolutely. But Big Mike can't say C because he never said that. Ray said I want third. Okay.
What's that one game that was first person? It was like almost like a zombie apocalypse kind of game.
You just explained a lot of. What up, struggle, man? Y'all just mad, y'all ugly and can't see what y'all want to look at like in a game. No, listen, man.
It was a shooter game.
They don't understand that when you're on a motorcycle, when you look at a mirror, when some of the scenes zoom out while playing, you do see your character. So it's not just cutscenes, but I get it. Some people don't like the first person view of it, but that still doesn't mean the game is trash, though. You know, you still have to try it. You have to, because people said that same thing about Metroid Prime. You know, when Metroid Prime, it was a adventure game that was in first person, and people were just like, "What the fuck is this?" And then now look at it. Metroid Prime is one of the most sought after games on Nintendo right now. It really is.
Dying Light. I got Dying Light, and with the first person view, like it just like made me dizzy and sick.
Oh shit.
Well, see, you might not want to
that one or have other first person games gave you.
Outside of that one.
Yeah.
Or was it just that one?
Because it could be the field of view too.
Okay.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I get that problem a little bit. Usually what I do whenever I play these kind of games is I always go in and I immediately turn motion blur off because that's what will trigger that shit. So just turn motion blur off.
Look, I'm gonna struggle. If there's I'm gonna struggle. If PC modders are gonna make it third person, I'll wait PC modders to make it third person. Now download it then.
So what do you guys think about how it looks on console? Like what do you guys think?
It looks good. I mean,
it looks amazing,
It does look pretty good,
I'm
right?
worried about the first-person sickness.
Just turn off the motion blur.
I'll try it.
He won't be able to do it. He's on console.
If they have a field of view slider, just adjust it.
Yeah, I would definitely adjust the field of view, though. I'm pretty sure they have a field of view slider. I would make it smaller so the area isn't so wide, because that could cause the motion sickness. If you're just failing, you could do the Big Mike setting, which is just journalist mode on easy, so you don't have to worry about it. But
I don't do easy mode.
I prefer third person as well, but I have no problems playing it in first, because I understand this game, they want you to feel like you are that character versus you looking at a character and like in The Witcher, you weren't Geralt. You got to watch his story play out. That's why it was third person. This one, you are supposed to be the character. That's why it's first person. They want you to get immersed in it and feel like you are in the story.
And they showed a lot of the facial animation physics, like the tracking with the lip tracking and all that stuff. Shit is going to be dope. Like literally every NPC has like face tracking and shit.
As long as it doesn't get buggy, and then all of a sudden you see their.
Oh, they said it. Now that's the one other thing too. Now a lot of journalists and some influencers too, like YouTube personalities and stuff, got 16 hours in the game recently, and I think the general consensus was that the game was kind of mind blowing, but there was some fucking bugs though. Faces. Yeah, they said some faces just warping, and they said that there was motherfuckers. Dude was on a bike and his arms lifted up. He was flying. It's like But they did say this was before the day one patch, before all the fixes that they had with the. This was the before.
Just wait, everyone's gonna go to the strip club and everyone's gonna be T-posing.
And they said that
Bobby Danny.
Yes.
I'm just saying that'd be you.
No, that won't be fucking me. I'll be probably permanently teabagging.
No,
don't lie. Don't lie.
Hey, I know, your brother knows. You're gonna spend at least, good maybe 5-6 hours, cropping your dick.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to take at least 3 hours to design the perfect dick for myself. And
I've never been one for character creation. I always just kind of slap one together quick.
I'm not. I'm gonna make sure mine do.
I want to play the game and enjoy the game.
I'm going to.
Terry's computer there goes boom. Give me a random.
Terry gonna have player one and shit, and I'm a fucking character.
No, I don't do a randomized character. I'll throw it together, but I don't spend a ton of time doing it.
So it struggles like I'm just gonna hit that random button because boom.
Boom. Motherfucker look like Cyndi Lauper and shit. You gonna be unsatisfied, man. You gonna be motherfucking pissed. That's why I'm like, no, I'm gonna take time to do mine. So absolutely, Cyberpunk. It's one of those games.
No customization, but third person view. But you have customization
because it's the way they were trying to tell it. You were peeking in on Geralt's tale. It wasn't like you were the character. You were peeking in. That was the reason. And they said this plenty of times too, because of that question comes up a lot.
I felt like Geralt when I was playing the game. I don't know.
You felt like Geralt while you were playing the game. You felt like Geralt.
First of all, guys, nerd time. It's Geralt of Rivia.
Whatever. I mean, I played the game.
The pronunciation correct, sir.
Listen, you cannot feel like Geralt if you are built like an M&M. So I don't know how much. I didn't feel like. You know what? I love Witcher 3, but I can tell you right now, I didn't feel like Geralt. Like I didn't go, man. I feel fucking like Geralt right now.
I didn't. When I as Marcus Phoenix in Gears of War 1, 2, 3, I felt like fucking Marcus Phoenix.
That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? If you felt like Marcus Phoenix, he was definitely doing more than what the normal.
You have a set character you're playing with, so
Danny,
in that character.
Hold on 1 second. I struggle. Where's my bacon and eggs and sausage?
Oh yeah, we still waiting on that photo. Go ahead, Terry.
So that's why you'll have an emotional reaction when fucking a character, you know, like Dom or whatever dies or whatever, you have an emotional reaction because you get attached to the characters. You're not playing as yourself in those games.
Right, so that's why I understand. How do you feel?
You didn't feel like you were Marcus. You just really
felt
were
for the
getting
character
into
arc, right?
The character, like if you were watching a movie, you don't feel like, I'm fucking, you know, I don't know what his name is, Mission Impossible or whatever. You don't think you're him, but you know what I mean. So it's no.
That's why I'm like, I don't know how far that is. How you felt like Geralt? Like, it's like, did you like physically like feel the fucking or the sword swinging? Like, what did you feel that was Geralt?
Dude, I felt the fucking when in the sex scenes, man.
Ray said Mike is built like a stuffed animal.
You doing that? You're watching somebody else do that.
I mean, I was there, Terry.
Right.
You were there, but you weren't the one doing it. It was another
right.
Like, I had my pants down and everything.
It's not the same as, dude. It's not the same like when you're playing like Dragon Age and you get to actually make your own character.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Trevor, that looks good.
Terry didn't hear what I said. She's like, I'm just moving on.
Because you sound insane, dude. Like,
Terry said, Terry?
No, don't repeat it. I don't care.
Exactly. Terry is like, you sound fucking insane.
I said
dude.
during the sex scenes, I had my pants down and everything. I was going to town.
No.
Terry's like, no.
Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no.
What he's saying is when he got that.
That.
So what he's saying is when he got that 30-second fucking clip, that's all it took.
Oh shit! This motherfucker was like, "Here it is. There it went. This motherfucker gave up too soon. He got his dick set on journalist mode. Damn, man. I didn't know you had this motherfucker got a journalist orgasm and shit. Anyway, Cyberpunk. Now Cyberpunk, I will be having many orgasms because now there was in depth about sex too. They were really in depth about it, and you know the scenes play out in first. Now you talk about really feeling like a character. Your character has sex in first person. So when your character engages it, so you know, Big Mike, you talk about your fantasies.
Man, they're gonna have to put on turn the nudity and all that shit off if you're gonna want to stream that shit.
Well, Twitch actually said officially if you put, they said that if you have to tag your stream, you have to tag it. I think they said 18 plus or. You have to tag your stream, a hashtag, and they said that'll get around it if you're playing Cyberpunk. Now they only allowed it for Cyberpunk.
I don't know, man. They banned any game that shows a fucking dick. They fucking ban.
Twitch partnered with Cyberpunk. That's why the music is going. Hold on. That's why listen. This is why the music is going to be allowed too. Because you know the worry is people playing. Because just like Grand Theft Auto, you know when you're playing those games, they have licensed music. So
it's
Twitch.
Not. They already said that. They already said that they have a streamer mode to turn the music off for streamers.
Yes, they already did.
So yeah, you can safely play it on Twitch.
Certain music.
Yes. They're gonna. You have to put streamer mode on so that way the copyright music isn't gonna play on your stream. So no, you're wrong.
But they did say that they were not going to remove channels based on streaming Cyberpunk.
Maybe
they already
the only thing
said
I see them doing.
They're not
I'm just saying, if there's a dick scene, what I see them doing is just cutting that video out. They'll probably delete the
either that or they may cut it or it may just like blur. Because I know they have.
I don't think they can blur. I don't think they blur. I think they'll just delete your video.
No, they'll flag the video and block the video.
Yeah,
the streamer will have to go and delete it if they.
Because remember, Danny, Twitch wouldn't let you play that penis game on here.
Yeah, they won't let you play. The fucking.
You can play it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can play it on YouTube.
Your best bet is.
That's why I'm calling bullshit.
Yeah, your best bet is if you're going to stream this game for the platform, you're going to have to go do it on YouTube.
Well, you know.
Yeah, well, you know.
They said Cyberpunk 2077 stands by their streamers and Twitch DMCA controversy. The Cyberpunk 2077 team says CD Projekt Red has confirmed that streamers will not have to worry about the new heavy DMC regulations on Twitch when streaming the game, as the soundtrack has
they added the streamer mode. That's why.
And
it has nothing to do with seeing some guy's dick going into someone.
That's music.
Now you don't see that. It's not hardcore, so that's why you only see your shit when you're building it, but you don't see it during the sex scenes, which is weird. But
is there gonna be like a sex competition in the game? I mean, if you spend all that time building up your dick.
Right.
Can you be like ding-a-ling or something? I mean, can you come through?
But they did say that Cyberpunk is confirmed Twitch friendly. So that means that streaming Cyberpunk, you won't have to worry about it. And I got an article right here that has it pulled up just so you guys know. That they said themselves, plenty of Cyberpunk and Twitch correspondents said that you can stream this game on Twitch without an issue. There's modes for the music as well as the scenes. A lot of the music has been built from scratch anyway, so you don't really have to worry about that. And Twitch has already said that they were going to allow most of the music that is in the game to be played out while you're playing the game.
They'll let you play the music, but I don't think you're going to be able to get away from streaming.
But they said that there's a huge relief for both creators, developers, and streamers will be able to dive deep into what looks to be one of the biggest games of the year.
As soon as Twitch starts seeing a lot of clips and highlights of the scenes, and if they feel that the game is too graphic, they will change the tone and they will ban the game.
It depends on how it comes out. That's what. But as of right now, it is okay to stream.
No one has seen those scenes except for the devs. So I mean.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm basing off of what Twitch said.
Damn quick.
I'm basing off of what Twitch said as well as CD Projekt Red. They're both saying it's okay. So we will see. They could take a turn for the worse when maybe people making highlight videos of just fucking, and they might not love it. I don't know.
And then like 10 countries will ban their fucking game for whatever reason. So no.
But I'm just saying, as of right now,
their game is going to get banned in a lot of countries anyway.
Yeah, because it's already violence and stuff like that.
Activities, and stuff.
True.
So you already know that game is going to get banned in a lot of countries.
Yeah, it's already on the skeevy list. So, but like I said, based off of what Twitch and CD Projekt Red said, it should be fine. Right now, but that, like you said, things change, people change, investors change. They're like, fuck that shit. But right now, as it stands, just right now, confirmed, it can be streamed. So maybe that first 2 weeks, people can get away with it. Then they may ban it the third week. I don't know. But if you're going to stream it, make sure you stream it immediately, because we'll be streaming it immediately too. As soon as it's out, we will be fucking streaming it. And try to get that, try to defeat the DMCA before they come after us.
I was reading here, it says some of the scenes contain brief depictions of thrusting motions, other scenes of, head moving towards a person's crotch and things like that. But
you don't see it. You don't actually see the insertion. So they were able to get around a lot of that. But
no, but if you're seeing if your head is moving in towards some vag, you're seeing that. So I
mean, we will see. Listen, we will see.
You're gonna block that shit.
We will see. We will see. We will see. But right now, as it stands, the shit is okay.
I'm on my stream deck to turn the video off real quick. I can tell you right now. I'm like,
I said, knowing Danny's gonna test the water. Danny's gonna test the water.
Oh, for sure. Day one release of Cyberpunk, we will be streaming it from. I will be doing create a player, so I will do my creation as well as gameplay the whole time. And we will see how far.
And Terry, if we get like a message like. Within a week, Danny tells us
listen,
we can't go live on Twitch.
If I log in and it says click here for more information, then I know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Struggle says day one game optimization gonna be whack. Listen, man,
Right.
I don't know, man. This ain't, Ubisoft, with the.
I can believe that. I can believe that.
Yeah.
Hey, because believe me, Struggle tell you, Assassin's Creed Valhalla's got the best optimization.
Different developers, Witcher was optimized when he came out, so I don't know, I don't know. If I got the money, I'll be getting Cyberpunk day one if I get the PS5. Boy, woo! Be
I
careful.
already have it pre-ordered, so I'll be playing it as soon as I can.
Frozen said I'm waiting until my new PC. Okay.
I'm already expecting this game to have bugs. I'm expecting this game not to hit all of the expectations that we have put out there, because at this point this game has expectations there's no way it could possibly reach.
It's just not going to be able to reach them all. And people, you have to be realistic. This is either a huge pass or fail for them. You know what I'm saying?
Chris, the release date 2021.
No,
it is December 10th. December 10th is the official date. They stuck with that date. They said that it's not changing. Now that they're showing console footage too, I think they're ready to finally fucking let this thing loose. They need to, man. There's nothing else you can add more to it that'll change from what it is right now. So fucking just release that bitch. Yes.
Danny.
Yes.
What would you do if it is December 10th, 2021?
Dude, then here's what I'll say. I will say that they failed officially. And there's no redemption. Because and the money that will be lost behind that will probably be so insurmountable that the game might get canceled. So you have to kind of.
That's true.
Just because it will be literally a industry catastrophe if they delay it out for another year. I don't think that's going down, dude. No fucking way, man. But if it does, man, first of all, I will be super disappointed in CD Projekt Red, because they have truly failed, and they're really good with the consumer. They're usually good on communication. They're usually good on. That's why they're one of my favorite devs, because they're so consumer friendly. A lot of devs aren't like that. But if they do fail that way, man, there's no fucking redemption, dude. They get instantly a grenade tossed at them, man. Like, there's just there's no fucking redemption behind that. There's no amount of dopeness that's gonna change that, Let's see, 2022, no fucking way. 8 years of production and fails. That would suck. That would suck, Wraith, man. Like, it just, because it's got Grand Theft Auto development time. So even with that much development time, if you put that much into a game, and it's like out of those 8 years, 6 years in development, 2 years, creative part, dude, the game, it should be dope. It should be. You will hope to God that you spend that much time and it would be dope. And it's not like they had planned, certain things 6 years ago. It was like they announced it, then it was quite a 4 or 5 years before they start talking about it again. Then there was a couple of delays that fucked up, and now here we are. So, I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm hype. I'm also super cautious because I don't want to play it, and then it's like, the game is super garbage.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good, man. I think at the worst it'll be like, okay, it's an 8.5. I don't think it'll get anything lower.
It's got to be in the 90s, like they said. Now I'm starting to think like it's got to be it's got to be 90 Metacritic.
I'm definitely someone who says I don't give a shit about Metacritic and like scores, but for a game that has the expectations that it has, and they're saying this is supposed to be a bigger project and better than anything they've ever done, if it does get rated below Witcher 3.
That's kind of like, man, because Witcher 3 is like 93, 92 average. So and Witcher, I love the Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is amazing. So my hopes are high, because I'm thinking if they did what they did with the Witcher, and they said they multiplied it by 1 trillion in Cyberpunk, well, fuck, that's automatic orgasm. You
go around touting that this is going to be a way better project and a better game experience than their past stuff.
They said more dense. I don't think they said the word better. They did say bigger. They said bigger, more dense, more, choices, more fucking ways to play.
Terry's
all of
right.
that could shoot
Terry's
them in
right.
the
They've
foot,
been
though.
touting the hell out of this game.
All of that could shoot them in the foot, though, because majority of the people who played Witcher 3 never finished it because they didn't, too much.
They said it was. They did say that the story was shorter than The Witcher 3, thankfully.
But if the game itself is more dense and just got a lot of shit just kind of crammed in there, it could, it still could be very, very off-putting for a lot of people.
It's true. It's like drawing wings on a cake.
Shoot them in the foot still.
I get you. You know what I'm saying? It could be. That could be it. So
especially if it ends up, being that same copy paste. We're doing the same fucking missions over and over again.
I know.
Yeah.
So Cyberpunk, December 10th. You guys, it's right around the fucking corner. So check that shit out. That's kind of amazing. So
watch out for that yellow message, guys.
Don't listen to Big Mike. Make sure you guys go check that shit out. People out there go by Meta. Friends' opinions.
Super sad. He sees the yellow message. He's like, "Look, guys, we're sorry."
Listen, I will be playing it myself, so I will know firsthand if it's trash or not. And like I said, I love Assassin's Creed, but I'm trashing Valhalla right now. So,
will you be upset if you saw a yellow message? We'll say December 5th or 6th, saying, "Look, we are sorry."
I don't want to talk about it right now, man.
We can't get it
because I'll be fucking. All right. Anyway, next up, IO Interactive. They fucking blew up as far as being viral.
I'm actually kind of excited for this. I mean, no gameplay or anything wise, but from what I read, this sounds pretty cool.
Let me pull it up for you guys here. So, IO Interactive, the people who did Hitman, they are working on a James Bond game, 007. Here is the teaser. I don't think it really shows much on the teaser, but here it is. And
what are they going to do with the James Bond? Is it just going to be James Bond copy and paste?
I love the idea of a James Bond game. I do. But IO doesn't make anything that I care about. Like, I don't play Hitman. I don't play Kane and Lynch. They don't have any games that I like.
Yeah.
That makes me
I like
nervous.
Hitman. Hitman I do like. But
I like Hitman.
Yeah, I like Hitman. But
I like Hitman 1 and 2. Those are the ones I played. And I'm not a very good assassin. My thing is when I played the latest Hitman 1 and 2, I just go to on a mass killing spree. I just like killing everything.
Yeah, but that's fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Which Bond are they going with? Are they making a generic Bond?
It's going to be an origin story of Bond, from what I read.
Making a generic Bond.
Okay,
Right.
Hitman developer. Says announced on Thursday. New game starring.
I don't know what.
It's James Bond. No, it said it's starring James Bond. No, it is James Bond. It is not a generic. They said it's starring James Bond. We'll tell the British Secret Service.
Who as James Bond? If it's an origin story, we've never had an origin story.
Yep.
That means it won't be Sean Connery or somebody.
No, it's gonna be a generic. Yeah, it's gonna be a generic
with the name
person.
James Bond is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes. So
wholly original.
Yep.
Wholly original Bond exclusively is a video. So this is a video game exclusive character. This is not part of any canon.
Gonna be
right.
Avengers game generic. It's gonna be Avengers game generic.
The teaser trailer, a few seconds long. It says studio noticed that working title. The game is currently in active development.
One of the best fucking Bond games of all time was GoldenEye, and they had Pierce Brosnan in it. They followed the shit. So to just make up a fucking character to fit the mold and give him. Bond
anybody
name.
Can be Bond though.
I know anyone can be Bond.
Really, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be the celebrity Bond.
All the Bond games have always followed the current Bond in the movie theaters.
Yeah,
all of them have.
but Terry, you said it yourself. You always want something fucking new. Well, here it is. A brand new fucking story, a new Bond, a new character, a new set of ways for James Bond. Like, this is a brand new story that has nothing to do with anything that has been out before. So
all of the Bond games have always picked one of the Bonds from the movies, and they gave them, and then the game was their own story, separate from the movies. So to go and now we're just gonna have a generic character.
It depends on the writing. I feel like the writing. I feel like the writing has to be on point.
That movie cinematic impact. That's what keeps those games going, and this one won't have that.
It might not. It might. You don't know. It's still a teaser trailer. We don't know shit about this game. The only thing we know is that it stars James Bond, not a generic one, but actually James Bond, just in an origin story on how he became Bond. We don't know
if it's gonna be a third person.
We don't know if it's third person. We don't know if it's first person. It could be a fucking JRPG with turn based. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the fuck. Look at Yakuza. Yakuza did it. Listen, Yakuza did it. So
we'll have to see how it turns out. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it.
It could be a top-down shooter with isometric view. That would be garbage.
Hasn't been a single game that I've given a damn about. So.
Yeah,
I do like Hitman though. I do like Hitman
being
though.
Being made in a franchise I care about by a developer I don't give two fucks about. It's hard for me to get hyped.
What I don't want is Hitman with James Bond skin. That's what I don't want. That's what I don't want. Because if I'm thinking about their games, I mean, I do like Hitman. Hitman's not my favorite series, but I do like it. I like Hitman. There's some good fun moments to be had. Sneaking around and shit. But, I don't want that to be James Bond. If they're going to do something James Bond, it needs to be super cinematic. First of all, the writing, they're going to have to go fucking Hollywood with the writing. They can't just fucking, push any goddamn type of story in there. It's going to have to be Hollywood written. Because, James Bond stories are always super grandiose. And Hitman stories are not. I mean, Hitman stories are more ruthless, but they're not grandiose like a James Bond story. So it's I do not want them to put a fucking James Bond skin on Hitman. That's what I hope doesn't happen.
I'm just really worried about it.
I also like Kane and Lynch because they also did Kane and Lynch, and I like Kane and Lynch.
I said that already. I didn't care about that either, though.
Wow.
Crash. I didn't like Kane and Lynch. That shit was garbage.
I like Kane and Lynch.
That shit was
Two is okay, but Kane and Lynch was the first Kane and Lynch.
No, that shit had some brutal kills, but that's it.
That I would, be like, yeah, these guys are fucking awesome. No. I always I don't give a shit. So I'm nervous. And it's an origin story. Origin stories are usually fucking terrible.
I know, because they have to create it from scratch. They're not pulling from anything. They said this is a brand new origin story, so I hope.
Yeah, so are we gonna get some fucking punk ass, 20-something dude fresh out of the goddamn police academy getting picked up to become a goddamn agent? I don't want that.
I kind of I do like a seasoned Bond. I want Bond to be already all knowing, so his adventure.
But if it's an origin story, he won't be.
I know. So believe me, I'm with you, Terry. I'm with you. I got super skeptical.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
It says right here, like Terry's saying, Bond will have to earn his 00 status in his very first game.
See? You're not a 00. You're fucking nothing.
He probably he's probably like
the goddamn academy.
This motherfucker agent 1. He don't have the 00s yet. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
He can't even afford a nice suit. No.
I'm waiting until they show more about the game.
Well,
I'm gonna play it because I'm gonna play it.
Now, what happens if they say further, say next year, right? They show a trailer and they say they took inspiration from GoldenEye. Would you be?
That'd be amazing.
Would you be excited then?
That means it would have to be first person. So
Big Mike's out. Yeah, Big Mike and Brandon are both out, so they definitely not checking it out.
I actually like GoldenEye, so don't even go there.
How did you like GoldenEye?
It's first person. How can you be like, I'm not gonna play Cyberpunk because I hate first person, but I'll fucking play, James Bond in first person.
I was talking a while back. GoldenEye is one of my favorite games on the N64.
How?
Yeah, but it's first person.
It's first person.
The whole reason why you're anti-Cyberpunk is because it's first person.
I said I'd play Cyberpunk, but I'm not very keen on first person. I've said that before.
That makes no fucking sense to me. He's making no sense to me.
That's fine if you prefer third, but you said you're not getting Cyberpunk because.
No, I never said I wasn't getting it.
You're right, Star-Lord, though. I do want him to already be kind of a badass, though. I think I'd like my, James Bond to be kind of already a seasoned veteran.
Dude, if you have to. You remember? No, oh my god, no! You know what this is gonna be? You remember? Perfect Dark was fucking awesome, right? And then what did they do for the sequel? They made it a prequel.
They made it a prequel. It was garbage, and it was garbage.
That's what we're fucking getting. We're getting that.
That's going to be so fucking garbage.
We're gonna be getting that. Fucking Bond doesn't know shit. He has to learn. And
Might lose a life.
Fucking hot fucking mess. No.
Well,
It's gonna be a hot
we don't know
mess.
it's a hot mess yet.
We don't know though. We don't know. It could be an amazing game where they really take time to do it super cinematic. But
I don't know.
You know, but I'm with you, Terry.
I don't like the idea.
I'm with you, Terry.
James Bond is fresh out of the academy, and
I like a badass James Bond. I don't want one that's struggling and shit. Like, I don't want James Bond struggling. I want him to be masterful in every fucking situation.
But if it's his origin, he's not a master.
I know. He's a fucking asshole, right?
He's an apprentice in training, dude. No, it's not going to be like that.
I'm down for it.
I'm down for an origin story.
I'm down for it. I'm going to give it a shot.
But you won't give Cyberpunk a shot.
I didn't say I wasn't giving Cyberpunk a shot.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, you're making words up.
I'm pretty sure there was moments back in you said you weren't getting it unless they added third person.
No.
He did. He literally said he wasn't fucking with Cyberpunk because it's not third person.
He said that you were not getting it unless they add third person.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, Frozen.
I saw him play it.
Yeah, you don't remember that shit. This motherfucker sound like.
Shit, I play fucking Call of Duty and all the other first person games. I'm just keen on third person. I mean, I'm one of those people who've been vouching. Look, if you're going to spend hours and hours of customized character, why can't you have a fucking third person view? Put it in there. Damn it.
Okay. Anyway, so James Bond game, IO Interactive, Hitman developers. Let us know if you hype on Twitter. Tag me if you see more information at the platform.
I'm a skeptic.
But
you're always skeptical.
Terry is super skeptic.
Always skeptical.
Terry is super skeptic.
IO Interactive, like I said, they don't throw me with their games. An origin story definitely doesn't throw me. So this sounds like it's a fucking disaster.
Well, Terry, you want to go from triggered to triggered? I got you. Let's get you super triggered. And David probably be triggered by this too. I don't know how much he knows about New Day. But New Day from WWE is going to be in Gears 5, which to me is almost final roundish. But
didn't that group change? I thought they weren't New Day anymore.
No, they still garbage ass New Day. They still whack ass New Day. Are they? Yes.
Why do they have to be garbage? Why don't you like the New Day?
Dude, you don't get. Y'all got 800 minutes because I don't want to explain.
New Day, I think they're a good team.
New Day is
honestly, when it comes to this, I don't really care. I don't care. Gears has other random characters in there.
Did you get upset when they put Batista in?
The who?
Batista.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I thought Batista was whack as fuck too. But here is the trailer for New Day.
I don't give a shit. I mean, they're in the game.
I don't care that they're in there. I don't play Gears 5. So
I played Gears 5. I beat the campaign. I moved the fuck on. I didn't even play multiplayer like that.
Now, the pile driver on Monsters is what I want to do, but I don't think that you're going to be able to do it.
It's just going around in bright-ass colors so everybody knows where you are at old times.
Absolutely. New Day has the pink and fucking purples and shit.
Like, hey, you see those bright colors over there? Go shoot them.
So what do you guys think? You think New Day should be in there, or...
It is what it is.
I don't care. Like I said, games add characters all the time. Like, Batista was in there. I don't care.
And he was so garbage, too.
Actually,
if Mortal Kombat can have Terminator and fucking Rambo and fucking whoever the fuck else they want to add, I'm not going to say that they can't have fucking wrestle characters and Gears. You know what I mean? I feel like let them add whoever the fuck they want.
I don't know. I think
with Xavier Woods, he's like mostly in the he streams games, so I think that's kind of cool.
Man, and they're New Day. It's not like they're their own. They're fucking New Day. Like it's
like awesome.
Dude, Big Mike, shut the.
They make me laugh. That's why I like them. I think they're funny and they're.
You know what? It's better than them putting the Three Stooges in. So I mean,
they basically should have. They might as well because New Day is so fucking. Step it and fetch it, man. Like New Day is so fucking garbage, man. Like literally, man. Those of you who watch WWE, I'm asking chat. Are y'all hyped for New Day? Do y'all think New Day not even deserves? Should they just be in fucking Gears? Like, does New Day?
Batista was just in Gears.
And Batista is also garbage. Like Batista, just because Batista's in there, that still means it was garbage. Batista should not be in there either. But Batista,
I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it.
What's your reason why?
Because Batista is a terrible actor.
Boston in there or something, everybody would be hyped for it. So we can't be like only certain wrestling characters fit the mold.
What did he say?
Dude, Batista's a terrible actor, dude. And
come on,
dude,
stop.
He is, dude. And you might as well put New Day. Yeah, I put New Day in Animal Crossing before fucking Gears, man. I would definitely put them in Animal Crossing before Gears.
Decent. I wouldn't say Batista, a terrible actor. He's a decent actor, but you got to start somewhere.
I can't take Mike seriously.
I mean, shit. Fucking Rock started what the Rock started.
But the Rock is a good actor, though.
But
I mean, he didn't start. That ain't where he got to start from. He started in I think it was the Scorpion King, and part 2, the Mummy.
And he still was a better actor than fucking Batista.
I don't think that was his first.
What?
He did that one movie where he was a bodyguard. That was another movie that he did, I think, before that. But here's the thing, dude. I don't like New Day. You know what I'm saying? New Day. The wrestlers themselves are amazing wrestlers. I'm not taking anything away from their wrestling ability. Yeah. But New Day, the gimmick, is super tragic.
I like it, their gimmick.
And I do not like no stepping and fetching happy dance ass bullshit. Motherfuckers coming out with pancakes, throwing pancakes and twerking. I'm absolutely good on that, man. And John Cena too. I don't want to see John Cena in Gears. I don't want the F5 or FU in Gears.
That'll be next because you'll probably see that next.
No. And if Gears does it, if they do put John Cena in there, officially I'll be in final round. I'll guarantee it. It will officially put me in that motherfucker. Yes. Fuck you.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm sure.
The first thing he did was Voyager, Star Trek Voyager. He cameoed in an episode of there. That was the first thing he did for acting.
Who?
The Rock. He cameoed on an episode of Star Trek Voyager. I remember that episode. He played a wrestler in a fucking arena.
Okay, and Ray said Batista did win MMA fights and some kind.
Very first major movie role.
I'm not taking anything.
Major movie role, not first fucking role as an actor.
Whatever, but I said his acting chops or whatever. You got it from the Mummy Returns and shit.
No, but he got his acting chops from wrestling. That was where he definitely got it. Yeah, you got to be an actor to be a wrestler.
Mike,
don't.
I get it now. I get it. Why Danny doesn't like the New Day? Because he can't dance like them.
Probably.
Here, Brandon. I got you, dog. All right. So anyway, New Day.
I've seen Danny do like the whole hip thrusting like Big E does.
So next up, we got Capcom. Now we were having a discussion in our chat about Capcom, and so there was a massive fucking leak about all the games that are coming out for Capcom in the coming years.
We don't know if it's true or not.
But let's take.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure.
We're not 100%. So take this shit with the hugest grain of Big Mike salt ever.
IGN's reporting on
and
it.
IGN, so and IGN is you got to be
reported on it, but
so
correct,
what?
This came from a Reddit source.
Okay, so here is the
Reddit is the most trustworthy.
Right. So now here is a list. Okay, now since sources confirmed to IGN that some of the games included in this list are legitimate, including Dragon's Dogma 2 and Street Fighter 6, which is a huge sigh of relief because Dragon's Dogma gives me a trouser tint. So I cannot wait to play it. But here is the list. Resident Evil Outbreak, Q4 of 2021. Dragon's Dogma 2, 2022, which is day one. Street Fighter 6. I'm interested to see what the art style is going to be. I think there were rumors about this going back to like Street Fighter Third Strike type graphics, which would be kind of fucking amazing. Mega Man, which is 2022.
I'm definitely down for another Mega Man.
Resident Evil 4 remake. Resident Evil 4 remake would definitely be an orgasm too. 2022.
I'd say it's too early, but whatever.
Monster Hunter 6.
They've been pushing out remakes like crazy.
You know, Monster Hunter. I know Monster Hunter is fucking coming out. They got to be coming out because that shit was too successful. The last one was too goddamn successful, so there's no way. Biohazard Apocalypse. I don't know what that is.
Biohazard is a Resident Evil game.
I know Resident Evil, but like Apocalypse, maybe that's like an open world type, maybe a multiplayer survival game, something. Maybe. Then they have SSF 6, which I don't know is the difference between Street Fighter 6 and SFF 6. I don't know what that is. Final Fight remake. So they're remaking. They're remaking Final Fight. So that should be fucking dope. Power Stone remake.
I'll take that.
Absolutely will play Power Stone. They already got Street Fighter being super fucking milked because they got Ultra Street Fighter 6 in 2024.
Right, the SS is Super Street Fighter 6. So you got Street Fighter 6, Super Street Fighter 6, and Ultra Street Fighter 6.
Exactly. And then you got, which sounds true.
Is that 3 6s?
That's the devil. That's the devil.
Don't buy that shit.
And then you got Resident Evil.
That's the devil, man. Don't buy that shit, man.
And then you got Resident Evil.
Hey, you buy that shit, you'll be having sleep paralysis and motherfucking
listen, and then you'll have Resident Evil Hank or Hunk, because I know Hunk is a Resident Evil character, and that is 2024. So yeah, this is a supposed list of games that they have slated.
Everyone wanted either Code Veronica or Resident Evil 4 for a remake. So
definitely Resident Evil 4 for sure. Resident Evil 4.
I'm on that, bandwagon. I don't think we need a Resident Evil 4 remake. It's too soon.
It says sweaty. Ray says sweaty nut salt, Mike.
Hasn't been out that long even.
Ray says sweaty nut salt for Mike.
Spider-Man, that has been out.
Right. And this motherfucker got remastered and shit.
They didn't do a remake. They did a remaster.
This motherfucker, Big Mike be capping hard as fuck, man. Big Mike is the
came out like last year.
Big Mike is the biggest capper ever, man. He's a neat recall. Yeah, Code Veronica for sure.
Control the fact that they fucking redid a game that's even a year old. I know.
It is older than a year though, Carrie.
It's still too soon.
Right, you talking about Resident Evil 4 is like 10 years old, and you still talking about that's too soon. But motherfucking,
10 years is a good thing.
Miles Morales remake and shit. This motherfucking super dick for it and shit. Expect Capcom to cut shit out like they did Resident Evil 3. I hope they don't cut shit out on Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is already kind of a, it's a game that's already been abridged. So it's like, I hope they don't cut shit out. I hope they just redo it. Because Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite Resident Evils. Resident Evil 4 is so fucking good, but it's scary as shit.
Resident Evil 4 was good. I liked it.
It was scary as fuck.
It is one of my favorite games, I would probably say, in the series also. But that's also when they started going with the downfall of the series. That's when they started.
Well, because they did Resident Evil 5, and Resident Evil 5 was shit.
It was more of an action adventure, not so much.
Yeah, and Resident Evil 5 was super action adventure, and then Resident Evil 6 was like disgusting. I don't know what the fuck happened there. And then Resident Evil 7, which they came back to form.
They got a bunch of flack from they got a bunch of flack from the fans. Like, look, we don't want any more of this action shit.
Right, that's true.
But I'm not gonna I don't play Resident Evil. I don't like it. And
you're a
lot of those games.
Damn, Big Mike, how you just gonna fucking? Star Wars said he's down for Mega Man for sure.
I'm not
So
gonna fucking play it.
you still haven't played Resident Evil Remake 2. So I said, you gotta
I
play
don't want to fucking play it.
You should play that though,
Like
Terry. That
Resident
shit's
Evil,
dope,
all right?
though.
I've been forced to play 4, 6, and fucking 7. All right.
All right. Well, Terry, what is it gonna take to get you to play? What is it gonna take to get you to play?
I do not like Resident Evil.
So what is it gonna take to get you to play Resident Evil Village? What is it gonna take? Well, what we gotta do? What we gotta do? What's chat gotta do? What we gotta do to get you to play?
I don't like the games. I don't find them fun.
What we gotta do though, Terry? We asking a real question. What we gotta do to get you to play it? Do we need to buy it for you? Is that what we gotta do? We need to hold it. We need to have.
She likes the scares. She likes, jumping.
No, I don't.
Scared.
And it has nothing to do with the scares. The games themselves, I just find them uninteresting and boring.
Chat, we're gonna buy it for. We're gonna force it. We're about to force it. We're about to put a circle in a square. We're gonna force it. We're gonna buy it for her. And then she
It says lose all your lives then.
Resident Evil is one of those games where Capcom gets a fucking free pass for making games that have shitty ass camera angles, terrible gun physics, terrible fucking
Terry is
AI.
fucking.
You know what I mean? Like, those games are ass. But you know what? No, it's fine. Capcom made it. That's give them a free fucking pass.
Terry is like, fuck Resident Evil, man. Boy,
Hey, don't speak at my funeral. Don't speak at my funeral. Yeah. She was like, I know David. He was a fucking scumbag. Fuck him. We're like, damn. My family here, everybody here. I'm like, that's me out. Don't speak at my
I guarantee you put a fucking knife in Danny's heart when you bashed Monster Hunter so bad that day.
No, I mean I like Monster Hunter, but it ain't like she was talking about God of War or something. I mean, so I like Monster Hunter. I like Monster Hunter, but I mean it's not like when she said it sucked. I was like, oh, Terry, like it didn't go down like that.
She was like, just put Monster Hunter to its grave. She like buried the whole
Monster Hunter World. Clarify, Monster Hunter World. I haven't played a true Monster Hunter, so I can't.
She played Monster
Hunter. Terry only hurts me when she says Mario sucks. When she says Super Mario sucks, that hurts.
Game I've ever played, and I fucking hated it.
When Terry says she don't like Super Mario, that's what hurts. When she says Super Mario is the wackest game ever,
I mean,
that's a dagger. That's like I'm like, God damn.
Go fuck off.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Now that hurts. When she says Mario is tragic, I'm like, oh! Now that gives me a hurtgasm. That hurts. You know what I'm saying?
I am not a fan of Capcom. Dragon's Dogma, I love.
Dragon's Dogma is fucking dope as shit.
Everything else they've made, I don't like their stuff. Like, I don't like Resident Evil. I don't like Street Fighter.
Terry's
I can't play fighters anyways. My hands can't do it anymore.
Would you play Final Fight? Would you play Final Fight?
No, I can't play fighters.
It's not a fighting game. It's like Streets of Rage. It's like Streets of Rage.
It's like Streets of Rage. Yeah, it's a beat 'em up game.
It's a beat 'em up. It's not a fight.
I can't play that. It's too much button mashing. I can't play that.
Uh-oh,
My
Terry.
hands can't do
Terry
it.
got old person hands. Terry got old fingers. That's so tragic.
My hands are numb all the time, and then when I play certain games, I get sharp pain that goes from my hands all the way up into my shoulder. I can't play that.
Don't say it, Mike.
Yeah.
I'll make that drive, Terry, and I'll massage your hands every night.
She don't want that. Anyway, she don't want you to come near her. I guarantee it.
I'm literally wearing compression and fucking wraps right now because I have pain in my wrist right now, and I'm not even doing anything with my hands. And they
oh shit!
She'll say, Joe, lock the door.
I can't play that shit.
That's probably carpal tunnel, though, wouldn't it be?
That's what I'm thinking, but I haven't gotten it checked out yet. It could be a lot of things.
Could be a lot of things.
It could be carpal tunnel. It could
Right.
be
So stop trying to fucking injure her,
it
Big
could
Mike.
be. I could have something wrong with my nerves in my shoulder.
True.
Motherfucker always trying to injure somebody.
But yeah, no, I'm not.
If Mike comes over, she'll be like, Joel, lock the door fast.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She like, don't let that motherfucker in. You know what I'm saying? She was like,
we're playing the Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now fucking kills my hands.
And that shit kills my vibe.
I would definitely go get it looked at. That's just me saying.
Shut the fuck up, Big Mike.
Because I care about her.
She's like,
I had to take a break. I had to take a break from Valhalla and play Gears Tactics because that one is very slow. I don't have to do a lot of button presses, so I can actually relax my hands.
Ray said her arthritis hit when good games come out. Oh shit. All right. Anyway, I know Terry like totally fuck you. All right. So last set of information for today is the Game Awards. Now this is also a triggering topic because people have their fucking views about things, and I'm a little triggered too, and all this shit. So let's get into it. Why are you triggered? Shut the fuck up. Tell me why you triggered. Because I'm triggered. Anyway. So the Game Awards nominees are out. I want to go over just a few of them here because there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them, and I got something to do at 3:00, so I can't go.
Just go over the ones that are the games. Fuck the esports.
Right. That's what I'm trying to. Right. So I'm trying to, but I don't want to do Game of the Year yet. I want to do that the last one. Okay, so
save that for the last.
So best debut game. So this is best debut game of the year. So it's between Carry On, Mortal Shell, Raji, which I play both Mortal Shell and Raji, which are both amazing. Roki and Phasmophobia. Remember that fucking shit show that we played the other day? Phasmophobia?
I don't know why that game got nominated. I know people are having fun with it because it was Halloween, but that game mechanically is a hot fucking mess.
It's some fucking, it is. Phasmophobia is like a phasmophobe. Like, literally, it's not, it's super kind of garbage, actually. It's kind of fun.
It's like a what part?
It is. It's like, and it's over, Like, honestly, it's kind of fun. It has some kind of fun moments, but like it's truly tragic. Roki I haven't played, so I have no idea how that game goes. It looks kind of cool. Like art style kind of looks kind of cool, but
I've only played 3 of them. I played Carry On, Phasmophobia, and Mortal Shell.
Now Raji I have, and it is quite. No, this game is quite spectacular. It's like God of War a little bit. It
sounds like a porn game.
It's not. Raji and Ancient Epic does not sound like a porno.
It does.
Mortal Shell does. Mortal Shell sounds like a porno. Phasmophobia and Mortal Shell sound more like a porno than Raji. I can guarantee you. Because Mortal Shell sound like a dominatrix film. And Phasmophobia sounds literally like fapping, like literally. So, but Raji is definitely pretty fucking dope. I do love Mortal Shell. Mortal Shell's fucking dope as shit. Carry On, I haven't really played. I have the game, but I haven't played it. I actually literally have not played it.
Was trash.
I heard it was super weird and shit, but I haven't had a play the game yet. So
I played on Xbox Game Pass. I thought it was weird as fuck.
I'm thinking out of all of these, Mortal Shell taking this. I think Mortal Shell will take it.
I ain't gonna lie, I voted for Mortal Shell.
So it's to be between that and Raji because I actually played Raji. Is a super amazing, beautiful game too. But I think Mortal Shell will take it. Okay. So next up, best multiplayer. So here is the best multiplayer games. Surprisingly, Animal Crossing is in there. Among Us, Call of Duty Warzone, Fall Guys, and Valorant. Quite an interesting pick for multiplayer games for the year.
Yeah, I'd choose Among Us or Fall Guys probably.
I would probably go. It's between probably Call of Duty and probably Fall Guys.
I feel
it's one of those two.
I voted Fall Guys.
Even though I didn't like Warzone personally, it was really well done, and
well, Warzone was quite well done. Yes, Warzone was actually it made Call of Duty great again, and I know it sounds terrible, but that's what happened. Call of Duty got good. And Warzone is fucking amazing. I do love Warzone.
I'm not even going to look at because that game's 2 years old. It doesn't belong there.
No, Among Us, Among Us is super triggering, but it is fun. And Fall Guys is also super triggering, but it's also super fun. Animal Crossing is a multiplayer game. I think multiplayer is kind of relative when you're talking about Animal Crossing. Yes, multiple people can play it, but it's not like you can do absolutely everything in multiplayer. So I feel like if there's shit that's cut off,
it's a different kind of multiplayer because you can have a lot of people come to your island and you can use your imagination to have fun. You know, like we did. You know, we played hide and seek.
Yeah, we had hella fun playing it. Yeah, for sure. But we had to create shit.
So it's definitely you can. There's this kind of unique because you can make it whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like it is. It is kind of unique in that sense. That's true. But I think
I voted for Among Us though. Yeah, I voted for Among Us.
Okay, you voted for Among Us.
Right.
I
did.
Among Us is lit, man. Among Us is lit.
Doesn't belong there.
I'm going Warzone, man. Warzone.
I voted Warzone
because that made like those type of games like the battle royale type games. It made those good. It really made it quite good.
I looked at it as it was really, really well done. Even though I don't like that kind of shit, it was really well done.
It still was weird. Yeah, it was quite well done.
Belong there because it didn't come out this year. And
Fall Guys is probably next up.
Fall Guys wasn't a good multiplayer game because you weren't really playing with your friends. They were kind of just there for the ride. You couldn't really see where they are. You had to look around to try to figure out where they're. So it wasn't really
because sometimes you're on team, sometimes it's all for yourself. So it's like kind of
it wasn't. You weren't really. Getting that experience of playing with your friends in Fall Guys, so they don't deserve nothing off of that.
But I still think they deserve to be on this list, though, because even though it was kind of esoteric,
they're more deserving on this list than fucking Among Us.
Well, I would say more deserving than Animal Crossing, but that's all relative. And Valorant, Valorant, people love Valorant, but I just was not a huge fan of it.
I couldn't get
I felt like it was super stiff. It was stiffer than CS:GO because I love CS:GO, and this was stiffer than that. So I don't know, but I think Warzone's taking it. Let's see.
For multiplayer, yes, I would agree. I think out of these ones for multiplayer, Warzone gets it.
All right, next up, best sports racing. Dirt 5, which isn't out yet.
I always hate that they combine racing with sports.
But I don't think it's Dirt 5. No, Dirt 5 is out. It just came out, I think. I think Dirt 5 is out.
Yeah.
F1 2020, FIFA 21, which is tragic. NBA 2K21, which is tragic. And Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which is my vote.
I think Tony Hawk will probably take
Tony Hawk is so fucking good. The remake is unbelievable how good it is. And how much they built on nostalgia as well as modernized it, which is a feat in itself because when you're building off of nostalgia, you already know what happens. And me and Terry, we had many discussions about this. They fuck up. It usually goes too far left. The controls, it starts to not look like what you loved. But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is fucking astounding. NBA 2K21, the graphics is dope, but I don't support gambling. FIFA 21, the graphics is dope, but I also don't support gambling. I have F1 2020. I played all of 3 minutes of it. The graphics is dope, but I couldn't tell you anything about it, honestly. Dirt 5, I don't know. The shit just came out, so I
didn't play Dirt 5.
Yeah, I don't know.
I voted for 2K. I voted for 2K21.
Oh God, Big Mike,
man,
you fuck, man. Okay, so best Sim
gambling.
That is super gambling, man. Sim strategy, Crusader Kings, Desperados 3, Gears Tactics, Flight Simulator. I guess it would be a simulation. An XCOM, Chimera Squad.
I voted Gears Tactics on it because I have been recently playing it, and I think it's actually really well done.
If it's out of simulation, I probably go or simulation strategy. I probably go XCOM because XCOM is always has a place in my heart, even though it triggers me to no end. But XCOM, yeah, Chimera Squad, yeah. Yep, and it's like an add-on. It's an add-on, and it's all right. Listen, XCOM, I'm being biased, so I'm just saying.
Being biased, okay. Yeah. He just said he was all right. It's not that good.
Yeah, but I'm being biased. It is, but I'm being biased. Gears Tactics gets better than XCOM, but I like XCOM. So, all right. Next up, best family game. So we got Animal Crossing, which Animal Crossing does fit for sure. Crash Bandicoot
Yeah.
4, Fall Guys, Mario Kart Live, which is a travesty. No, Live Circuit. I'm sorry. That's that one augmented reality one. Okay. No, I was thinking they was talking about the cell phone one, but no, that's the augmented reality one. Minecraft Dungeons, which is fucking amazing. And Paper Mario, which is 50% amazing, 50% tragic.
Animal Crossing gets it.
Oh, this is a hard one for me because I love Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would choose
Animal Crossing
Minecraft
was
Dungeons.
It was a tough decision for me.
Was definitely played by more people.
Oh, this is a tough decision. I don't even know if I can make my decision right now.
It was a tough decision for me, but I went Animal Crossing because I got lots of hours.
Chat said they went here, Fall Guys, Animal Crossing.
You know,
I do support Gotcha Impact. Fuck you, Frozen.
I picked Animal Crossing.
Ray said Animal Crossing is trash. This is a hard one, man, because I love Animal Crossing, but I also love Minecraft Dungeons. I might go.
Put more time in.
He has more time in. You have more time in Animal Crossing, dude. Don't even play.
I put hella time in Minecraft Dungeons though.
I highly doubt it.
Animal Crossing time though.
Yeah. Right. I highly doubt you have as much as Animal Crossing.
But I don't base it off. I don't base it off of time. I base it off of how fun was the game, and I feel like they're both the same amount of fun on equal terms. So I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't know. One of them you became an addict to.
Right.
So
but that's because I was a corner in the market on fucking third party sales.
Right.
But that was some other shit.
More engrossed in it. You had
going hard. Right. You were going hard in the paint.
I can't decide right now. I can't decide right now because Minecraft Dungeons had me so fucking engrossed every time I played it though. So I can't choose right now.
The RNG in that game is horrible.
I can't choose it right now. I can't choose between those two right now. Okay.
Choose.
I can't right now.
Choose.
All right, fuck it. Animal Crossing. All right, so Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing did a lot of things. It helped people cope with the quarantine too.
Exactly.
So I feel like it did a lot of mental stuff too for a lot of people. It helped a lot of people, including myself.
If I'm correct, if I remember correctly, Animal Crossing came in just at that time.
Literally right at that time. Yep, right at that time.
April, right? Because I know COVID thing was just
exactly
getting us in March.
I was saying it was
once they finally started doing lockdowns and shit. That's when.
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody was playing fucking Animal Crossing when lockdown hit.
I
remember even jumping on day one. Everybody's wearing a mask. Even I had my mask on fucking Animal Crossing that day. And I showed Brain, he's like, what the fuck, Mike? Really?
I know, but that's because you fucking look like a goddamn cherry boy in the game and shit. Anyway, okay, so best fighting game. So we got Grand Blue Fantasy, Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5, which I don't understand. One Punch Man and Under the Night
I don't
and
even
Birth.
why One Punch Man.
It's Mortal Kombat. We know they're gonna win that shit.
Yeah, I voted for Mortal Kombat.
The One Punch Man fighting game, which I downloaded it illegally. But it is garbage. It's tragic. So do not even look at that. The One Punch Man fighting game.
Yeah, I already knew One Punch was.
One Punch Man isn't even. He's like a. It's hard to explain, but One Punch Man isn't even a character. He's like a supporter in the game, and you play everybody else, so it's fucking stupid.
And from my understanding, One Punch is like the same shit as My Hero Academia.
It's worse than that. So.
The one I voted for was Grand Blue Fantasy.
Well, Grand Blue Fantasy looks fucking dope, but I never played it. But it does look.
I like Grand Blue Fantasy versus. I thought it was good.
It looks dope. But I think Mortal Kombat 11, dude. Mortal Kombat 11 got this shit easy, man. Because
I like Mortal Kombat 11.
But Grand Blue looks fucking dope. What up, Alucard? But I definitely want to try it out. I might fuck with it. I might get it because I got some cash coming up too, so I'm gonna do a little bit of splurging.
Grand Blue could possibly take the win though, because I mean, Mortal Kombat's going to be more popular here, but you remember the rest of the world still has an impact on that. And
my big thing about Mortal Kombat is I didn't like how they slowed down a lot of the matches a lot on Grand.
They want to be more impactful instead of like high speed, but I do like the speed. I like speed in my fighting games.
Mortal Kombat went the same route like as Street Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter. They slowed it down a little bit.
It was slowed down more footsie and punches and whiffs and shit. I'm like, eh.
All right, so here we go. So now Big Mike, I know he got a chubby. Best role-playing game: Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, Persona 5 Royale, Wasteland 3, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. I would probably go Wasteland 3.
What?
Because I haven't played Final Fantasy VII, so I don't know.
Because they had a lot of bugs and problems, but when the game was working the way it was intended to, that game was fucking amazing.
Yeah, Wasteland 3 is dope so far for me. I love it so far.
So good.
Yakuza Like a Dragon, I have the game. I haven't even fucking touched it yet. But I've been watching a lot of it on Twitch, and it looks pretty good.
Fantasy 7 out of all of
So
what'll probably win would be Persona 5 Royale. But I picked Final Fantasy.
Yeah, people play a lot of Persona 5.
Surprised nobody said MiHoYo's Genshin Impact. Gotcha Impact. You know, Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact is amazing, but it's a gotcha game.
Yeah, I know, and it's like I can't have it win as a gotcha game. I don't want it to win. So I would just be like a Big Mike and fake vote for Final Fantasy VII, just so it fucking.
Go to Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
I think it'll come down to Final Fantasy VII and Persona 5. But I picked Final Fantasy VII.
All right, now here's a tough one. Best action adventure game: Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and The Last of Us Part 2.
I picked Last of Us Part 2.
You picked
Ghost of Tsushima, man.
You picked Ghost of Tsushima, okay.
Action adventure, I picked Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
I voted for Valhalla only because I haven't played Tsushima yet, so I can't.
Because I haven't played Valhalla.
Believe it or not,
no opinion on it.
It's a tie between Ori and Star Wars for me. I'd probably go Star Wars more so than Ori.
No,
Star Wars.
Star Wars is amazing, but Ghost of Tsushima
but super buggy.
Right, Ghost of Tsushima
on console,
is like
it was not buggy on PC.
Everything you wanted in this type of open world game. You know what I mean?
It wasn't for me.
So anyone who picked The Last of Us is a simp.
Brandon.
I mean, Star Wars was super buggy. I mean, you
I haven't played The Last of Us. I haven't played it yet.
You can ask Terry. Terry had major.
I'm a huge fan of Last of Us, but 2, I couldn't finish it. I was so bored.
Right.
That game is
Really?
so boring.
Damn.
I couldn't on my mind playing it. It didn't feel like a survival game like the first one. It felt really, really fucking empty. Like there was no action to it. I just couldn't get. I hated it. I fucking hated it.
Frozen said he got tired of chasing foxes and Ghost of Tsushima.
What?
You can't just go with what Terry what kind of games Terry gets, because she gets sabotage games.
She do.
I mean, even besides,
I played it like 6 months after it came out when it supposedly had like 20 patches and it was still a piece of shit. So don't pull that one, Brandon.
I say even before she played it, there was other people even stated, on PC, PlayStation, that Star Wars was super fucking buggy.
It literally was not buggy like that.
Well, I remember I was playing it and Mike was. I was like, Mike, this game is broken. And Mike's like, well, they just had like 4 patches recently, and I'm like,
yes.
For what? I was like, for what? I don't see shit. That's all this game was at.
Even when I was playing, it was super fucking buggy. My hair was on the side like fucking WWE 2K20 and shit. I'm like,
I had an infinite death fall glitch happen in my game.
See?
Damn, I never had. I literally ran into. I only had one bug, and that was the lightsaber. When I first played it, in certain parts of the game, when I swing the lightsaber, kind of like that after image would kind of be like a little slower. But then when they released that first patch, it was gone. So I had 0 issues. I did not have a Terry copy. I had 0 issues. All right, so best action game: Doom Eternal, Hades, Half-Life Alyx, Neo 2, and Streets of Rage 4.
Damn, I've only played Streets of Rage 4. I haven't played the other ones.
I've played Doom Eternal. I've played Hades. I have not played Half-Life Alyx. I refuse to. Neo 2 I have, but I literally have not even fucking installed it yet. And Streets of Rage 4, which is amazing. I'm going to go out of these. I'd probably go Doom Eternal. I go Doom Eternal.
I picked Streets of Rage 4.
Streets of Rage 4 was such a love letter, though. It was a love letter to beat 'em ups.
I voted for Doom.
I voted for Streets of Rage 4. I had so much fun with Streets of Rage 4.
I don't like
Streets of Rage
Doom,
4 is amazing.
That game is on point when it comes to fucking action. Like, it's nonstop, constantly.
Doom is fucking crazy.
Non-fucking stop.
Doom is crazy. But I love it.
You don't get a break.
Hell no, Doom is like, fuck you the whole time.
Exactly. So if you want best action, that game is all action.
Frozen says, Star Wars should be nominated for Game of the Year. I feel like it got left out because of the December release. Y'all, they doing the same thing next year for Cyberpunk. No, Cyberpunk will be definitely up for Game of the Year.
Cyberpunk is not going to be a game that they're going to forget about.
Yeah, they're not. That shit is too ridiculous. But
the only thing that could hurt it though is because
if it's trash
at the end of this year, the fact that there's going to be the new hotness is out. People are going to vote for what's fresh on their mind because they might not have played.
And if Cyberpunk is trash, if it ends up being trash too. Then,
if it ends up being trash too, but I'm gonna say after a year, people kind of forget about it, and then they're gonna be thinking about the new big games that came out that fall.
All right, here's one.
Star Wars didn't make it.
No, here's one. Here's one. They said they're pushing tech, which is weird that Assassin's Creed is on there because that's garbage. But so pushing tech and innovation. We got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Grounded, Hyperdot, Last of Us Part 2, and Watch Dogs Legion. If I had to pick,
probably The Last of Us. The Last of Us going to get that.
I would actually go Grounded. I would go Grounded out of these, huh?
Hold on, Danny.
Yes.
It's not just pushing tech. Now.
It was access and ability too. It's like to help games.
Innovation and accessibility.
Accessibility for those that have like
disabilities, stuff like right. So
like which games have the most features to?
But Assassin's Creed is still tragic even with the accessibility. That's what I'm saying. Like it's still.
I don't know about Assassin's Creed, but I know on Last of Us 2 it had a lot of accessibility options. I mean a lot for for people who are or blind and shit like that, or whatever, they were able to play it. There were so many options.
Watch Dogs Legion on that one.
I'm going Grounded.
I voted for Last of Us Part 2.
I vote for Grounded. Grounded.
I voted Last of Us.
Grounded didn't have that many options.
Last of Us 2
but it says adding features, technology, and content. I feel like Grounded. I feel like Grounded did what I feel like Grounded did what a lot of these survival games have tried to do, and that's make the survival element super engrossing. And it's
what happened to the game?
Grounded is still going.
I stopped playing it. I got bored with it.
Yeah, see,
they got the pond out. They got the pond out. They got the big fish boss. Oh yeah, this shit's still dope.
I installed it. I was like, eh.
All right, let's see what we got.
Right, like nobody playing it.
Okay, so best mobile game. Now here's where Terry gets triggered.
Best mobile?
Yeah, best mobile game.
What happened to best VR AR?
That's just garbage. Okay, so best mobile game. So they got Among Us, Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Legends of Runeterra, and Pokemon Cafe Mix.
I picked Among Us.
I would go in Genshin Impact because Genshin Impact is the same fucking game that it is on console and PC as it is on phone, and it's quite an amazing feat that they pulled off. So I went Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact should get that.
I haven't played it, but I even voted Genshin because I know how much that game has taken over.
That shit took over, you know.
I voted for Among Us.
I thought you voted for
best mobile. It was Among Us.
Among Us, I don't look at. That game doesn't deserve to be on here.
Because
damn.
I mean, what they did with best mobile game for Among Us was. They made it crossplay even.
They made it crossplay, right. So you could play it on anything.
I thought that was a good feature they added. I mean, if you didn't have it on PC, like Brandon didn't, he didn't have a PC to play with you and I, Danny. He was able to download it on his phone and play with us and play it in Discord.
Right.
With us.
Yeah. Right.
I thought that was good. So best mobile game for me was Among Us, and we had a lot of fun with Among Us.
We did.
Yeah, I said between Genshin Impact and Among Us.
If it was 2018 and Among Us was actually popular, then I would say it deserves it. But it's not 2018; it's 2020. So
Terry is like, fuck Among Us, man. Terry,
I'm still going one day. I'm going one day get Terry to play Among Us with us.
She would never
Some
play
way,
it.
somehow. She's like, I'm not playing that game.
Save your breath.
What?
That game doesn't deserve to be on here.
What do I have to do to get you to play that, Terry?
Nothing. You even try giving it to me, and I still don't.
Right, so just stop.
I sent it back.
Okay, best indie. So best indie, Carry On once again, Fall Guys, Hades, Spelunky 2, and Spiritfarer. Spiritfarer was super fucking boring. That shit was the fucking most boringest boring.
Yeah, Fall Guys.
I played Carry On. I thought it was weird as shit. I haven't played Hades yet, but I heard excellent things. I haven't voted for it. And I played Spiritfarer. I thought it was good. I thought it was cool.
That shit was boring.
Had a good.
I'm gonna go Fall Guys.
I liked it.
I'm going Fall Guys.
I voted for Fall Guys. I voted for Fall Guys.
Okay, Hades, Fall Guys. Okay, all right. Let's do. Okay, here we go. Best performance, right?
You skipped best ongoing.
Fuck best ongoing, man. Our time is running out. I'm trying to get the most impactful fucking categories.
Time running out,
dude.
Best ongoing. Let's go.
Shut up. Best performance: Ashley Johnson as Ellie, Laura Bailey as Abby, Daisuke Tsuju as Jin Sakai, Logan Cunningham as Hades, and Najee Jeter as Miles Morales. So, who did you pick?
I picked Laura for Abby.
Okay, so you picked Abby. Okay. All right, Laura Bailey. All right.
I think she did a great performance in The Last of Us.
All right.
I voted for Ashley Johnson as Ellie.
I voted for Logan Cunningham
As Hades. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, David. I guess you vote for Daisuke Tsuju, right? I fucked up his name. I butchered his shit.
Yeah, you butchered his name.
Don't
say it again or you lose life.
I know. That's how I'm just reading. Mum's the word. This motherfucking DT. That's what I'm going to call him.
He's gone.
Dave, did you vote for Jin Sakai? Dave's
gone.
Dave,
he's gone.
He failed. Okay, so best performance. There we go.
Best audio design, or are you fucking that?
Yeah, I'm going to say fuck that.
Best score music, fuck that,
Yeah,
right?
fuck that. Okay, best narrative. Okay, so best story. I guess for games for 2020, the nominees are 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is the same story, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, and The Last of Us Part 2 for story.
And I picked Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us Part 2? Terry, like, fuck that shit.
I voted for Last of Us Part 2 as well.
Last of Us Part 2? Okay, all right.
I've actually played it twice already.
Ghost of Tsushima, man.
Ghost of Tsushima, best story. Okay. No Final Fantasy?
13 Sentinels.
13 Sentinels? Okay.
I haven't played that. You actually played that, Terry? 13 Sentinels?
Nope, but I don't support Final Fantasy or Last of Us, so I wasn't about to give them a vote.
Damn, you hate to see it. Damn. But you played Hades though. You said shit. Anyway.
Yeah, you said you played Hades, so I figured you at least voted for Hades.
No, not for narrative.
All right, so here we go. Let's just get into it. Here is the big.
That one I wanted to vote for the underdog, and that's 13 Sentinels. So I gave him a pity vote.
Now here is the most triggering category here, and this is Game of the Year, because everybody always wants something here, and it's never what they want.
Animal Crossing.
So we have Doom Eternal.
Hell yes.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing, and The Last of Us Part 2 for Game of the Year.
Animal Crossing.
I picked Last of Us 2.
Hands fucking down Animal Crossing. No game has reached the records and milestones that Animal Crossing did in 2020. All
right on that.
It broke all the fucking records. Nintendo always gets fucked over when it comes to Game of the Year. They fucking deserve it for this game. All right, fucking businesses and shit were even fucking using this game. This
celebrities. Remember celebrities that were inviting people into their
celebrities,
worlds?
everybody. This game swept the world in ways no other game has done. Even if you don't like the game, you can't neglect what it fucking
hate on
achieved that no other game has ever.
You know
achieved.
what? I actually agree with you.
deserves it.
I was going to say Last of Us 2, but I actually agree with you, Terry. I think Animal Crossing has a real shot to, out of this list, I think it has a real shot to win it. And the reason why I say that is because Animal Crossing just touched everybody's heart and mind. You know, it was like one of those games where it came out right when the times were tragic, and it was so well put together that it bridged the gap between becoming fucking insane and being calm.
Today than the
Alucard
other
says,
ones. Most of
Alucard
these
says
other
I
games,
can hate on it.
player base has dropped off on.
Alucard said he can hate on it 100%. I know Alucard, but he a hater. You know what I'm saying? Alucard's a hater.
Ray says Animal Crossing wins because community is down the toilet for me.
If Animal Crossing,
it's all about Ghost, man. It's all about Ghost of Tsushima, man. People don't understand how good that game is. Man.
Ghost of Tsushima. Everybody said they love Ghost of Tsushima for sure.
Like I told Brandon today, I was torn between Final Fantasy VII Remake and Last of Us 2. And after I did some thinking, Alucard even bitched at me. I couldn't.
So you let somebody else manipulate. So you let somebody else manipulate your score. Got it.
No.
You just said after Alucard bitched at you, you changed your mind, right?
No, I didn't.
What you just say? Can you repeat exactly what you said?
No, I said
exactly.
No, don't go. Stop it. I voted for Last of Us 2 because I couldn't vote for Final Fantasy 7 because it's not a complete story.
And you said that happened after what happened?
No, I bitched about. I talked about that.
No. You said
no. He's fine. He's fine because he said Alucard gave him shit about not voting for it.
Exactly.
Because I'm guessing Alucard wanted you to vote for Final Fantasy. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, Alucard was bitching me because it is a complete story. I said, no, it's not.
Alucard wanted to vote it, but he didn't do it.
Because Big Mike and Big Mike,
it's not a complete story. It's not because you gotta wait for another part on Final Fantasy.
You know the complete story. It was in the original.
Right, you already know the story. It's like you already know the fucking story.
When you know what's missing.
But no, because you gotta think. And I know Brandon can tell you this also. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a retelling of the game. Not everything in there is the same as as the original. There's different things in this game. They went with like a whole different story in Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's a retelling of the story.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that they changed.
Yes.
From the story that didn't happen in the original.
Right.
Frozen said they ruined it.
And like I said, they left it off with a cliffhanger. And like I said, you got.
That means it's not complete if it's on a cliffhanger.
That's true.
It means you gotta get the finalization of whatever that story is. Then, so Alucard, you can't go and say the arc is over if it's on a cliffhanger. That means the arc isn't over. They haven't finished it.
They left it with a cliffhanger, and like I said, even Brandon can tell you they left it off with a cliffhanger. And like I said, he's like, Alucard's like, you could play it on fucking Crisis Core. I said, I play Crisis Core. I don't have a PSP or PS Vita, wherever the fuck it was on. I said, so I have to wait, 2-3 years. They bring part 2 out.
It was on the PSP, but they did bring it over to the Vita also.
Right, but like I said, they left it on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Cliffhanger does not start the new arc.
And then Terry's like, no, fuck that shit. I don't support it.
I watch One Piece. You know when the arc is over, when the next one's starting, okay? Because they're completely fucking different. So no.
Mike, I appreciate you. First said, Mike, I appreciate you not capping for that shitty remake.
I love the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I thought it was a great game. Fantastic game, but I just couldn't vote for it because it's not a complete game. Or a complete story, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't complete. And now we got like 2 or 3 years for part 2 remake.
Well, I'm going Animal Crossing. Now that I think about it, I think Animal Crossing deserves it, honestly. Even though these games got a lot of publicity, like definitely Last of Us 2, it had negative and positive. And then Ghost of Tsushima. And Ghost of Tsushima is dope. I still think Animal Crossing might get this. I think Animal Crossing might get this.
Any of the things that Animal Crossing achieved.
The only hate.
Ghost of Tsushima was excellent execution, beautifully rendered game, and it kept you gripped. It was an amazing freaking tale. I don't give a damn. Animal Crossing is amazing, but fuck that. Ghost of Tsushima is the shit.
Damn. Okay, but I feel you though. I love the passion. All right.
Ray says Animal Crossing does not deserve this.
Okay,
Nah,
yeah, so
Animal Crossing deserves to be on the
let's
list.
credit a game that has the most concurrent players. Broke fucking records for the gaming
It's
industry.
still breaking records.
It's still breaking records.
Yeah, I guess none of that matters. None of that matters. If a game that
Right.
the way the gaming industry is going to be perceived doesn't deserve a game of the year, then nothing fucking does.
Ray said, "If it wins, I blame Dando and unfollow." How you gonna unfollow us, man? We don't run the Game Awards, man.
I'm not saying it doesn't earn it. I'm not saying it doesn't earn because, like I said, it's earned like $25 million and still going strong. And like I said, and
they just added another thing to it, didn't they?
What? Animal Crossing? It's in the next season.
Yes.
They're doing another season.
Yeah, they're the season. They always change the seasons. Yeah.
That's what I just said.
It's going to winter now. It's going to winter now.
Yes, winter season. Last of Us.
The game goes.
Said Last of Us Part 2 is garbage. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Last of Us 2. Like I don't even. Like I said, that game bored me so damn much.
I loved it.
I know there was
it.
a lot of controversy with shit that happened in the story. I don't care about any of that. The game sucked even without that. All right.
That right there is the big. Like Terry said, that's to me where I've seen it. That's where a lot of people are mad because of the controversy. Because what happened in that controversy section right there. I don't want to spoil because they
that controversy has nothing to do with my vote. Even if that controversy didn't exist and the game was still fucking ass. Okay?
You didn't like the horse visit.
Ray said, "I want Last of Us to win so I can see the tears."
See, that's what I want to. I want Last of Us
to win so anarchy. Like fuck it, I don't want nothing.
I want to see the tears. I want to see fucking Twitter burn down because it's gonna fucking burn down.
Last of Us was ass. Damn.
I can see Dave. Pillaging and rioting as well. If Ghost of Tsushima doesn't win and Last of Us,
I can't even if it wins Best Narrative, I'm gonna be pissed because that was the most boring fucking
pussies will bleed.
I love the story. I didn't think it was boring at all.
It was so
all I care
boring,
about
man.
is Ghost of Tsushima.
See,
Ghost of Tsushima needs to win.
The story for Ghost of Tsushima, the story for Ghost of Tsushima 2, or not Ghost of Tsushima 2, but Ghost of Tsushima has not hit me yet. I mean, it hasn't pulled me in.
Well, you got to be able to fucking understand, and I know that's what I'm saying.
I mean, fucking Last of Us 2 gave me so much emotion. It made me. I mean, it made me cry even after I beat the game. Even after I know you didn't because you don't ever cry.
I cried, but no, that game was so boring.
But even after I beat the game, it made me. It made me sit back and think of like what happened. I'm like, there was no game in this game. It made me like just sit back for a couple days even and just think of what happened and why. And
yeah.
That sounds more like trigonometry.
You know because we already went through all those emotions in fucking Walking Dead. So no, that game had zero fucking impact.
Terry, okay. Frozen says, here's a prediction for next year's Game of the Year nominees: Cyberpunk, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, and Breath of Wild 2.
Cyberpunk will be up there.
Listen, that sounds pretty good. Horizon, God of War, Breath of the Wild 2. Like
you never know.
You never know.
There's other games that might still get on that list.
There's some other because there's everything
Phoenix
isn't already.
Horizon
Phoenix might be on there. Phoenix looks fucking amazing. So we don't know.
Phoenix Horizon looks fucking awesome.
It does look.
So that could be a potential Game of the Year contender.
Rafe said Tampax City after the awards. Everybody on their period. Is that what you said? As soon as the Game Awards is done, everybody be on their period.
It's delayed.
We'll see.
That's fucking
We'll see. Fuck Last of Us. I see the love-hate relationship. There it is.
But there. So I fully support Animal Crossing winning, in every category it's in, except for the multiplayer. I don't really.
Yeah, I don't know how that got into multiplayer, but I get it.
I think it deserves the multiplayer award, but I supported all of them. So fuck you, Mike, saying I'm a Grinch of Nintendo. Right now, I feel Nintendo deserves to fucking get recognized for the feats they achieved with that fucking game. And I'm tired of Nintendo always getting screwed over when it comes to the Game Awards.
I feel you. I appreciate you, Terry. You made me happy. It made me happy. I don't feel the dagger. Maybe a little bit. It's kind of pointed still there, but it just ain't pushed in. So I appreciate it.
Oh, that too. That's the main reason why I watched the VGAs also there, Alucard. Well, see the reveal trailer.
Now, keep in mind, we will be covering the VGAs, so we will be available. So make sure you stay tuned. We will be, once again, doing our annual live reactions.
All the bullshit when it becomes the super biased show that I know it's going to be.
and we will have our post analysis as well. So there may be some final rounds in this bitch during our post analysis. I don't know, but make sure you guys stay tuned for that shit. All right, so that looks like that has brought us to the end of the show. That
was the Vagina Game Awards, guys.
That was the Vaginal Awards, but we're gonna be there every step of the way. We're gonna cover it, and hope you guys join us on that day as well. Let's see. Anybody want to go into final round? I'm not. I'm just like I'm hungry. I'm starving. My final round is my stomach. And I'm hungry.
We know your DoorDash. Your DoorDash is
I'm waiting on it right now. I just gotta pop up that said they were closed.
That's why he skipped a lot of the things. He's like, fuck, DoorDash is here already.
But they already sent me a notification saying they are on their way. So I gotta be ready for the food.
Gotta be ready. What'd you get for DoorDash? I mean, since DoorDash is probably gonna be sponsor us one day. What'd you get on DoorDash?
I got. I got some hood hibachi.
Hibachi?
Yep, I call it hibachi because it's a hibachi. It's a hibachi restaurant that's kind of like in the hood.
What'd you do? Get it for some thug in the back?
No. It's literally because there's an area that's kind of close to me that's kind of like it's kind of a hood area, but they got
skeptical.
But they got this restaurant called Hibachi Grill.
It's not hood unless there's bars on windows.
No, it ain't. But then it ain't hood enough because they ain't like that. But
okay, then it's not hood if there's no bars on
windows.
No,
but it's some hood motherfuckers working in there. When you call, you get Ming Ling and you get Trey, so you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So, but they got some bomb ass. Listen, they got some. No, but they got some bomb ass fried rice. They got some bomb ass chicken wings and shit. They got some bomb ass crab rangoons. Motherfucker shit is outstanding. Yes.
Would you eat here?
What? Would
you eat in the hood? I'm asking Meg, would you eat in the hood?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with eating in the hood. Hood has got some good ass food. Hood got some good ass food. It's got seasoning. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I grew up in the hood too. So hood I'm just talking about it ain't about the quality of the food. Now you might get shot. But outside of that, the food fire. The food fire.
Projects, there's nothing wrong. I fucking lived in the projects. There's nothing wrong with the projects.
That's what I'm saying. It's not about the food. Great. So I ain't worried about that. It's just hood hibachi. They just ain't out in, you know what I'm saying? They right here. So it's like, all right, cool. Right.
Watch Demon Souls get nominated for shit next year. It's coming.
Yeah.
Mike is not streaming Demon Souls because he's weak. But you might get Brandon. You might get Brandon to do it. If Brandon is if he's got the balls, he might do it for YouTube.
As soon as I get my PS5, I told Frozen I would stream fucking Demon Souls.
But I ain't gonna lie, I do want to play it bad. I do want to play Demon Souls bad.
He'll never finish it, Frozen.
I might not finish it.
He'll never finish it.
I might not.
He'll never finish it. Like I said, we already got a bet that he will die during the tutorial, and I guarantee he will.
Getting a PS5.
Am I getting a PS5?
Yeah.
No.
He's
not. All right, so that is the end of the show, guys.
Run the gauntlet, there, Brandon. You might as well make him run the gauntlet.
I'm not running the gauntlet. So let's go ahead and find somebody to read.
Unboxing video. So
Let's find somebody to raid.
He's ignoring me.
I am. Let's raid. Let's raid Scissors. She is a very cool ass lady. She does drinking and she also sings and she's beautiful, but she's also a super gamer as well. Her name is Scissors.
See?
Huh?
See, I was talking to Alucard. See, someone was telling me in Ryan's chat when I was watching there, Alucard, that the Royal one you're talking about, they said that's easy mode. If you're playing with the Royal, that's easy mode. I don't know. I never played Demon Souls.
Big Mike. Big Mike's still waiting on journalist mode for Demon Souls, so he's waiting for that patch. He's waiting for that patch.
I don't give a fuck. I play on normal. I play on normal, and that's it.
So go ahead and show her some love. She is cool peeps. She is also, overseas lovely. So check her out. Show her some love. She is currently playing Phasmophobia, so she's fappening on that. And, we love you all. We can't do this shit without you. Check us out 10 o'clock tonight. We will have a scumbag show tonight. Huh?
What does that mean?
Whatever. So it's going to be a scumbag show tonight. It's going to feature the struggle gamers. So check that shit out. And that is at 10 o'clock p.m. And we love you all. We can't do this shit without you. We will catch everybody later. Shouts out to the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to Brandon, the whole man. Shouts out to Dave, the man with no cam. And we'll catch everybody later. Peace.
What's in her mouth?